Alrighty, so we just finished watching the Washington football team lose to the Kansas City Chiefs 31-13 in a terrible fashion. For the second straight week, this team loses, it shoots itself in the foot in a game where we should have won. We should have won this game. Last week we should have won. This team should be 4-2 headed into the game versus Green Bay, but instead this team is 2-4, always finding a way to lose, and now we're headed into Green Bay 2-4. And we're going to lose next week too. Bad teams always find a way to win or lose. Sorry about that. I wish we found a way to win, but we don't. Bad teams always find a way to lose. Taylor Heineke, what are you doing, man? I'm done. I'm done with the Taylor Heineke experiment. I love Taylor Heineke. I love his story. I love what he possibly could have been for us, but I'm done. He's one hell of a backup. If you need him coming for a few games, yeah, he got you, but he's not a starter. He's not a starter in this league. I'm done. No, I'm not saying Fitzpatrick will come back and win us games. I'm not saying that, but something needs to change. This team needs a spark at the quarterback position. It's not just him, though. I'm not saying it's just him. But it starts with him because he's the quarterback. Without Curtis Samuel, without Logan Thomas, without Brandon Sheriff, without John Bostic, you still had a chance to win this game. You still had a chance to win this game. And you don't. You forced Patrick Mahomes to throw 2 terrible interceptions and you only score 7 points. 7 points. Not only did Patrick Mahomes have 2 turnovers by himself, 2 interceptions, they had a fumble, which means they turned the ball over 3 times. 3 times, and you cannot score but 7 points? Are you kidding me? That is losing football right there. That just shows you a team that cannot win, that's not good. This team's trash, man. It's terrible. Again, this team should be 4-2, headed to Lambeau for the potential chance to go 5-2. Instead, this team doing what bad teams do, always finding a way to lose. Now they're 2-4 headed into Lambeau. Then after that, they have a bye week, and then they face Denver. Then they have a bye week, or if they don't face Denver next week after the Green Bay game, then they have a bye week. Then they face Denver coming out the bye week. Then they play Tom Brady and them. No. It's right. I had it right. It's Green Bay, then it's Denver, then it's a bye week, then you come out and play Tampa Bay out of the bye. This team, it just finds a way to lose, man. It's so frustrating as a fan because you see how we can win. Football is not that hard. Football is not rocket science. But these people that gets paid millions of dollars, these people that are supposed to be coaching, supposed to be coaches, supposed to be gurus, supposed to be this mastermind, they just make football harder than what it has to be. These players, they cannot play. William Jackson. I'm trying to be so what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm trying to give William Jackson a chance because I understand he's learning a new defense. He's a man corner trying to play some zone. I understand it, man. But when you're supposedly strong suit is getting exposed, that's when I have a problem. Yeah, you made a good pass breakup, but at the same time, along the sideline, you got bagged by Demarcus Robinson. You got burnt off the line, and you got cooked countless times in this game. Yes, Kendall Fuller had an interception, fluke interception. I don't care. He just happened to be in the right spot at the right time. He didn't really do nothing but just catch the ball. He didn't jump the route. He didn't do anything. He was in the right position at the right time. That's it. If Tyreek Hill doesn't slip on that play, I'm pretty sure he muscles his way into the end zone. This team is awful, man. It's awful. Speaking of Kendall Fuller, William Jackson, I'm sick and tired of this shoulder tackling. I've been saying this since last year. Why don't they wrap up and have form tackling like they was taught in middle school? Why? Instead, they want to shoulder tackle, and these receivers, like, get off of me. Tyreek Hill, get off of me. Travis Kelce, get off. Tackle them. Square your body, drive your shoulder into their chest, and drive them back like you was taught in Little League football. Instead, you want to shoulder tackle. You want to shoulder tackle like that's good. Like Travis Kelce isn't 250 plus. Like Tyreek Hill isn't a fast, compact guy. Yes, he's small, but he's a strong, compact guy. If you don't get off me with that weak stuff, that's what he said. This team, man, it just finds a way to lose. Antonio Gibson, putting it on the deck again. What's new? He's hurt. J.D. McKissic had a good day. Terry had a few good catches. De'Ami Brown had a few good catches. But Taylor Heineke's slowing his offense down. He's not the only reason that we're losing, but he's slowing his offense down. These receivers are getting open. Scott Turner, I feel like is drawing up some good stuff, and I'm going to get to Scott Turner later in this video. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's an angel or anything, but you see the potential with Scott Turner. He's drawing up some good stuff, in my opinion at least. And Taylor Heineke isn't delivering it. I'm trying to trust Heineke. I'm trying to give him a shot, but it's slowly getting old. It's slowly getting old. Now, I'm going to get into these notes here. Washington won their second drive of the game. They have a chance to go down and get 7. Seals Jones, false start, kills opening drive. Penalties killed us all game long, as you're going to see when I read all my notes off. Penalties killed us all game long. Kendall Fuller gets an interception. We already talked about that. He just got lucky. He was in the right spot at the right time. William Jackson broke up a pass intended for Demarcus Robinson. Solid play by William Jackson, but of course, still the bad outweighs the good. Gibson fumbled again. What's new? We already talked about that. Terry got called for pass interference. I didn't agree with that call. He got called for pass interference, and the commentator said the same thing. It looked like Terry was running his route, but he got called for pass interference, and it was just a terrible call in my opinion. On 3rd and 16, Terry McLaurin drops a wide open pass. You just can't drop that. That's rare. That's why I'm so shocked when it happens, because Terry barely drops the ball. But when he does, it's so rare that I'm just shocked. He drops the ball on 3rd and 16, but then Scott Turner dials up a good play call where he calls a screen for J.D. McKissic, and J.D. McKissic picks up 16. J.D. McKissic had a hell of a day. Game balls shouldn't go out to anybody, but if it do, J.D. McKissic deserves one. Seals Jones gets a touchdown. Now, fumble recovery by Cam Curl. I think I want to say it was Cole Holcomb that forced it. I could be wrong, but Cam Curl, he forced the fumble. Can I be honest with you guys? Reading off these notes, some of these are good notes. Most of them are good notes, but it doesn't have the same, like me reading them off, it doesn't have the same, enjoyment because we lost. It doesn't have the same enjoyment that I would have had if we would have won. Bobby McCain picks off Mahomes. Mahomes was trying to do some magic stuff where he tried to, instead of taking a sack, he tried to just throw it up. Bobby McCain picked him up. Again, good play by Bobby McCain, but it just doesn't have that same enthusiasm because we lost the game at the end of the day. Now, this is where I'm going to get to Scott Turner. Scott Turner, you know my biggest problem with you. I like what Scott Turner can do. He has potential. I know you're like, where? I know you guys are tired of me saying it and you're barely seeing it, but he's calling up some good stuff. Heineke is just holding him back. 1. 2, this is all on Scott Turner here. You know what I've been screaming this whole entire season. On 1st down, if you want to run the ball on 1st down, run the ball. But my biggest problem is where he throws it on 1st and 10. It's an incomplete pass. Then you come back and run it on 2nd and 10. It goes nowhere. Now you're set up in 3rd and long. And you're expecting Taylor Heineke to complete it every time. He does it every time. He's so predictable. Go back to my stream. You're going to see how many times I said, oh yeah, he's going to run the ball here. It's so predictable. It's so predictable. Secondly, 3rd and 2. Why are you calling a play for Adam Humphries behind the line of scrimmage? They got blown up and it lost a 4, then the 4th down, and you had the punt. 3rd and 2, why are you calling that play call? If anything, run it with J.D. McKissic again, or you throw a quick pass, quick out to Terry, a quick slant, something. Not a pass behind the line of scrimmage. What sense does that make? That makes 0 sense. This team just finds a way to lose, man. This team finds a way to lose. I swear it does. And it's pissing me off. But what's new? On Sean Taylor Day, his family in attendance, and you lose like that. The whole upper deck is empty. Nobody's there. And you lose like that in front of Sean Taylor's family. How pathetic. I apologize on the behalf of this sorry franchise, Sean Taylor's family, that you had to watch that. On a day that was supposed to be special for Sean Taylor, you watched it. You had to watch that. I apologize. I apologize. Because it was terrible. Chase Young got a sack today. I guess that's good. Whoop-de-doo. Shout out to Chase Young. 18-yard punt by the Chiefs. Dustin Hopkins missed the 42-yarder. What's new? He misses one each and every game, but it ultimately, at the end of the game, didn't matter because we were getting blown out anyway. So at the end of the day, it wouldn't have mattered. But Dustin Hopkins missing a field goal. What's new? What's new? Remember when I was talking about penalties killing us earlier? Montez Sweat. On third down, Montez Sweat is offsides on a play that was an incomplete pass, and it would have been fourth down. They would have had to settle for 3. But instead, Montez Sweat wants to be offside, and they pick up, I want to say, was it like 3rd and 15 or something. It was third down. They pick up about, I want to say 5 on that play because of the penalty. And then the very next play, they pick up a first down, and Chase Young was offside. Penalties killed us this game. Along with this offense and this defense just being, pathetic. Just bad teams doing bad things. It's just a bad team always find a way to lose. Again, this team should be 4-2, but they don't deserve to be 4-2 because they are playing stupid. They're doing dumb things. They're doing what bad teams do. So why are we surprised? Why am I out here losing my voice over this team? Because that's my problem. That's what I need to get through my head. Why am I acting surprised? It happens. This is what this team is. This is not new. So I need to stop wasting my breath because they don't care. I care more about this team than the people that are out there making millions of dollars to perform. It's sad, man. It's sad because this fan base is so loyal. We deserve winning, and we're not getting it. We're not getting it. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's terrible. And this team goes out to show you why it's trash. For the second straight week, this team should have won a game and should be 4-2 headed into Lambeau. Instead, a bad team, which we are headed into Lambeau at 2-4. But you know what it is. We're gonna yell, we're gonna scream, we're gonna be pissed off about this game here. But we're gonna be back next week for Lambeau. We didn't score a single point the whole entire second half. Washington scored 13 points in the first half. Should have been way more. And you don't score a single point after that. The whole entire second half, you go scoreless. This team is pitiful, man. It's terrible. Things need to change for the game versus the Green Bay Packers. You know I will be live streaming that game, so make sure you guys are there. But I'm done. I'm sick, and I'm going to cry. As always, it's me, boy, Juangottiwft. Like, comment, subscribe, help to the Washington football team. As always, it's me, boy, Juangottiwft. I'm out. Peace. Cross me one time, that's going to get you popped. Get you popped, get you dropped.